couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Sooners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Running inside, it's Edwards. Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Fighting off the defender. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DB.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Still running at the 40. Caught, and he's got room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll send the back in motion. Here's Mensah to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the right. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And the Canes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. In the red area, it's Edwards. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Looking to the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. And they grab it in the end zone.
Nice job of the defense, playing fast, playing physical, upfield, forcing the fumble. They can't fall on it, they can't get the touchdown themselves, but they force the safety and put points on the board.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Defense there before he could really get going. He was a whirling dervish. A lot of work for that 4-yard gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Canes headed quickly to the line. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Offense still out there lining up quickly on 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Hurricanes are marching down the field. Looking for a crease. It's Pringle. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds a crease at the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Miami. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get...
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Looking downfield, it's Duke. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive. They're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense knocking that one away.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. From the red zone, it's Edwards. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hurricane! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Here's the return from inside the 25. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Finds a man on the right. At the 40, there he goes. What a play by this offense. Finally out of bounds, and a perfect play to wrap up the first quarter. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Avant. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Maybe a crease. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block on the quarterback on the defensive player.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They feed him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. He's taking the shot. He's got it. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He fires a bullet to the right. He makes the catch.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Plows through the defense. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Mensah. The screen, he's got wheels. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You throw an incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He will not come close. Defense all over him, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Off play action.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The Sooners right after the huge play through the air back to the line. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A-pluses here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield, it's Duke. Tight end finds a soft spot. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Run in the red zone, it's Walker. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the right. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. It's Edwards. Might have a chance. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Powers just shedding tackles. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
This is a guy that gets stronger and stronger as the game goes on. After that last run, he's already now got 100 yards rushing.
Direct snap. Sweet cut there. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The snap sets up the throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Gets rid of it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Past the 50. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they turn it into a defensive score.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking it pick six all the way to the house, that could really end up costing them.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Oh, he's got some space. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to change this route. Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
He uncorks one deep. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. One more snap coming before halftime. Throwing, Mensah. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. That slices the lead to 2. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin our wraparound with Clemson, taking on the number 3 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Tigers coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And that is a big late-season win over a team they may very well see again in the playoff.
They'll open this third quarter with a run. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
Finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking to throw, it's Duke. It's on target and complete. The Sooners are flying down the field. On the run, it's Walker. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. That's reeled in. It's Avant. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. The RP. The ball is out behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football.
There he goes.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Mensah. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got him. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. And the Canes will hustle to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Moving out to the right. Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Motion from the back. Here's Mensah to throw. Pressure coming. This time on target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Terry and Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a break.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He might want another play. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And they've regained the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. On the ground, it's Walker. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Duke. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Maybe some room here. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Canes! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Duke. Get it out on the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Lets it fly. Finds his man. It's Avant. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Avant. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Line is set on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Running the red zone, it's Avant. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! They will score! Touchdown Sooners! The Sooners come down and score one of their own.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
To the air, it's Duke. He's got it. The two-point try is good, and we are tied here in the 4th.
And with that two-point conversion, they tie it up. Great job of executing at a critical moment here in the second half. And right now, guys, it feels like this is anybody's game.
He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with. Exactly. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. The 40, the 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Miami. They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Hurricanes back on top. On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Going with the ground game left. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Creates a little space. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. On the run, it's Avant. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Right back to him on the ground. There's a crease. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And how about stubbornness being rewarded for this offense? Like, They give it to him, and sometimes that will deter people when you hand it to him and he doesn't get a good gain. But, nah, stick right to it. Give him the ball again. Nice job getting the play. Nice job by this offense staying stubborn with the running game.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Duke. Caught behind the line. It's Walker. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feed.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. He's in open space downfield. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hurricane. They add on another score, and now that record oh so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Using his legs, it's Walker. There he goes. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
You know, a big part of a quarterback's accuracy is his ability to step into throws. To be accurate, you've got to be able to be on balance, stepping in and following through. Because of that pass rush, that QB had no shot.
Looking for that first down on 30 short from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Duke. Takes a shot. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion on 3rd down, you're not quite in panic mode yet on offense, but the sense of urgency is really ratcheting up because you're down 2 possessions, not a lot of time left on the clock. You have got to find your best playmaker right here on 4th down. This could be the game. This is a play you absolutely have to make.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that 4th down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
Shakes off the defender. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Here's a little room there. Touchdown, Canes! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Dropping back, it's Duke. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab over the middle. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. And that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll run it again. Finding some room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. The run inside. It's Avant. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Pulls and fires complete. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And he made the extra point without problem.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quick spin on the run. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he found a space on the right. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.